Welcome to the first of a series of tutorial videos on the Nord Drum 2. Today I'll demonstrate the basic functionality of the instrument and introduce you to the features and sound creation capabilities of the synth. I'm playing the instrument via the Nord pad, an optional accessory which can be connected at the back. A range of other triggers can be connected at the back as well, via MIDI or trigger inputs. We start out in program mode, which means the data knob changes the program number and allows you to scroll through all of the saved presets. However, once you click on any one of the parameters, you'll leave the program mode and enter edit mode. This allows you to modify the sound in a number of ways. To better understand what the parameters mean, we'll go through the various sections of the synth. Each channel has a noise, tone, and a click section. By using the solo function, you can hear what part of the sound is coming from which section. Hold down the shift button whilst clicking the solo button above it to access solo mode. So first here's the full sound again. And now activate the solo function by pressing shift solo. Now click on any parameter in the tone section to switch the solo here. Or the click section in solo. Now disable the solo to hear the three parts playing together again. Finally, the master section allows you to edit effects, level and pan for the entire channel. So let's start with an empty sound so we can create a kit from scratch. Initialize the sound by holding Shift and both the copy and paste buttons. The channel will now sound like this. I'm editing channel 1, but that has no significance as all of the channels have the same functionality. First off, click on the mix button and go all the way to the right, leaving only the tone section. Click on the wave parameter of the tone section. You'll need to hold down the button whilst editing in order to access the lower parameter. Select waveform A1. This is a sine wave, which will give us a good base for a drum machine sounding kick drum. Next, click on the pitch parameter and change the pitch down to 30. Add some pitch bend by setting the bend parameter to 15. Again, holding the button will allow you to access the time parameter, which you can set to 9. Already, this sounds a bit like a kick drum, but let's add some punch and click to make it more defined. Press the click button and turn the level up to 20. Hold the button and select click type P9. Now go to the punch parameter, which is in the tone section, and select punch type L2. There you go, a kick drum in a classic drum machine style. You can make this sound more interesting in any way you like, adding and editing effects, mixing in some noise, or changing the waveform. But for now, let's move on and make a snare to go with this kick. Copy this sound by pressing Shift Copy. Go to the next channel using the channel select button and paste the sound with Shift Paste. Pitch it up to 56. And add some noise using the mix parameter. Now already this sounds a little bit like a snare, but it could benefit from being a bit brighter. Select the filter parameter and pull it up to 35. If you want the sound to behave a bit more dynamic when you play it, hold the decay button to set the deck low parameter to be different from the decay at full velocity. I'll set it to 2. Now, as you play the channel with less velocity, the sound will be shorter. And when you play harder, the sound is longer. Note that this also applies to a number of other parameters, and as you can hear, the pitch bend and filter envelope are automatically following how hard I play the drum. Lastly, we'll add a hi-hat to complete this basic kit. Go to channel 3 and initialize the sound in the same way we did before. Select waveform C2, which is particularly well suited for hi-hats and cymbals. Right away it sounds like some kind of hi-hat, but the noise is too dark, so let's fix that. Select a high-pass filter with the filter type parameter in the noise section. It's called HP12. Now turn the filter all the way up to 45. Let's do the same thing to the decay of the noise as we did before to the tone section, making decay and dec low different lengths. And we'll need to do this to the tone section as well. So now we have a basic kit. Check out the next video, where we'll use more waveforms, effects, and some fine tuning to make the sound more interesting.